Okay, so I've made a total of 11 double crochets, including our chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet. So I'm going to make the 12th, sorry, I'm going to make okay, this 12 double crochets now. So this tail here, you pull it slightly to close this gap here. So you slip stitch in the third chain of that chain 3. So this is what we should have. So because I'm going to be cutting off my yarn because I want to change the color, so I'll just chain 1 and then cut off the yarn. So I've cut off my yarn and I'll pull through just to secure it. So this is what it's looking like. So because I'm going to be changing my color, you can equally start where we stopped, but I like to start maybe 2 or 3 chains behind. So I'm going to be reattaching my new color. So this is the color I'm going to be using. What I like to do is I will make a chain 1, then I will attach. I insert my hook where I want to attach my new color, and then I'll go through. I'll bring it to the front, then I'll chain 1 to secure it. And I like to hide my yarn as I crochet. I like to hide it while I'm working instead of doing it at the end of the work. So I'm going to chain 4. We already had a chain 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in this same space of our chain 4, because we're going to be working with a triple crochet, that's why we chain 4. So I will yarn over twice. We're going to be making a puff stitch. I will yarn over, pull through the first 2. I'm not going to pull through again, just the first 2. I will yarn over again. Sorry, pull through the first 2. You pull through the second 2. So when you have 2 remaining on your hook, you don't pull through the last 2 because we're going to make a puff stitch. You yarn over twice. You pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2. You should have 3 remaining on your loop. Then you pull through all 3. Okay, this is our first puff stitch. So you chain 2. Then you yarn over twice. In the next space, remember to hide your yarn. Just put it inside and walk over it. Okay, you don't finish the triple crochet. When you have 2 remaining, you yarn over again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second. Now you have 3 remaining on your loop, on your hook, sorry. You yarn over the 3rd time, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2. Now we'll have 4 remaining on our loop, on our hook. So we yarn over and pull through the 4. Then we chain 2, yarn over again into the next space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. We don't finish it. So when we have 2 remaining, we yarn over twice again, go through the same, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 3 remaining on our loop. We yarn over the 3rd time, go through the same loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we have 4, we yarn over, pull through all 4. We chain 2. So this is what we're going to be doing till we get here. So go ahead and do yours. I will meet you at this beginning So I've done a total of 11 puff stitches. So I have just the last one to put here to make it 12, because we did 12 double crochets inside the first row here, and at the end we should have 12 puff stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last one. Let's yarn over twice, pull through the first two, pull through the second two. Now we'll have 3 on our hook, yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through the first two, pull through the second two. At the end of the third triple crochet, you should have 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you yarn over and pull through the 4, chain 2, chain 2. So we're going to slip stitch. Remember, this time we did 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 4th chain we're going to do a slip stitch. So at the end of the second round you should have a total of 12 puff stitches. Okay, let's count. This is 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is how it's looking like so far. Now we're going to do the third row where we'll be defining our corners. So I'm going to change the yarn again. So I chain 1 here, I'll cut off the yarn, then I will insert the yarn, the new color, just like I did this time. So like I told you before, I like to reattach my yarn on a different space. You can choose anywhere. You can start here, 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 or you can continue from where you cut off your yarn, but I choose to start somewhere else. I usually prefer 2 spaces, this here, 2 spaces or 3 spaces after my last row. So I'm going to go ahead and reattach my yarn. I already made a slip knot. So I already made a slip knot. I'm going to reattach it, then I'll chain. This time we're going to chain 4. We've done 1, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to do triple crochet again, but this time around we are going to finish it each time. So we yarn over twice in the same space where we made our chain 4. We're going to pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over twice, the same space, pull through the first 2, the second 2, the last 2. Okay, this place is going to be our first corner. So this is just half of the corner space. By the time we get to this end, we will do another 3 sets of triple crochet in this same corner. So for now we are going to continue. So we're only going to make triple crochets on the corners alone. The other spaces will be for double crochets. You will understand as I move on. So we've done 3 sets of triple crochet in the same stitch here. So we're going to do a double crochet on the next 2 spaces here, on the next 2 chain 2 spaces here. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to do 3 double crochets in this same space. So like I said, I like to walk over my my yarn, the one I cut off. I like to walk over it as I work. So we've done 3 double crochets here. We're going to do another 3 double crochets here, and then we'll make another corner. That's 2. This, sorry, yarn split. This is 3. So we're going to make a corner on this next space. So it goes corner, 2 double crochets here, corner, 2 sets of double crochets, corner again. So we're going to make a corner. I remember every of our corner is treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice. In the next chain 2 space, we're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, and the last 2. Yarn over twice. Sorry, yarn over twice. Insert your hook, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, pull through the last 2. Yarn over twice in the same space. So we have 3 treble crochets here. We're going to chain 2, yarn over twice in the same space, do another 3 treble crochets, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, this is our second corner, and this is how you make a corner. Please always make sure you put this chain 2 space in between, because if you don't put this chain 2, you just end up going around and round. It's not give you that sharp edge. Okay, so we've walked through this yarn here, and these remaining pieces we can cut off later with our scissors. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do inside this next space, we're going to put 3 double crochets in this space, 3 double crochets in this place, and then on the third space we are going to do the same thing we did here, triple crochets, 3, chain 2, another triple crochet in the same space. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you at this point. So you can see the corners are taking shape. So let's go ahead and finish it up together. So I've done another corner here. I've done 3 double crochets in 2 different spaces, and it's time to make another corner in this space. So we yarn over twice like I've done. So do our triple crochet over twice. So 3 triple crochets, sorry, chain 2. Always remember your chain 2, because that's what helps to define the corners. So yarn over twice in the same space. We put another 3 treble crochets in the same space. Okay, so we have another corner here. You can see it's no longer round, but if you forget to put your chain 2 spaces in between the corners, it will not have this shape. It will just be going round in circles. Okay, so always remember to put your chain 2 in between. So now we're going to put another double crochet. Okay, another double crochet here. That's 3 double crochets. So now we are in this corner to finish off this corner and this row. We are going to yarn over 3 times, go in this space where we made this first triple crochets. So go there, 1, 2, 3. So you may be wondering, how do we join? So we'll also make this chain 2 space that we've always been putting on the corners. We're not going to leave it out here. So we'll chain 2 and then we'll go over. Remember we started here with a chain 4. So we'll go to the 4th chain. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go to this 4th chain and then we'll make a slip stitch. Okay. So this is our flower. So this is a flower granny square. See? So if you have your board, you can simply place it on your board while you get the total number of granny squares you need for your project. So this is a flower granny square. There are other types of granny square tutorials we'll be doing, but for today we're going to be showing you just this flower granny square. You can see how beautiful it's looking. At first I thought the colors will not really go, but wow, the peach at the middle, at the center is just okay. I thought it would just totally be off on the green and the yellow, but it looks nice. What do you say? Please like and comment. This is the back. This is how the back looks. So to secure this edge, we'll just chain and then we'll cut off our yarn, then we'll pull through to secure it. Okay, so now we can use our darning needle to pass the stitch inside to hide it. If you don't have a darning needle, it's okay, you can use a crochet hook. Just hide it well enough that nobody will know. Don't make it show. Choose some special stitches to hide it. You have to be creative in your hiding, and at the same time don't just go straight and then cut it off. Always make sure you find a way to like come back to the direction you started from, to make sure you really secure the yarn and make sure it doesn't lose or come off after few washing. So I like to go in a zigzag. I don't just go in one direction. I go up, I go down, I go front, I go back. I think that really helps to secure it. So if you're doing any project, remember securing your end is always an important task, because if your project is so fine and then after 1 or 2 washing it comes undone, comes off, it won't really make sense. Okay, so when you're done, you cut off the excess. So we turn to the back. Remember, I've already secured the other edge. This is where I tied the knot, so I won't just leave it like that. I still have to secure it, even though this one is not going to come out undone. But instead of just cutting off immediately, it's always good to be on the safe side. Okay, and another tip I want to share is, please, whenever you're doing any project and then you realize you've made a mistake, please don't be in a hurry to just finish up the project. Okay, don't just be in a hurry. If you know at any point you realize you've made any mistake, please go and correct it immediately. Okay, repeating few rows is not bad than continuing when you know you've made a mistake, or for instance you're supposed to have 10 stitches and at the end you're having 12. Just know that is going to alter your work. There's no way you get the same result as maybe when you started with the 10 stitches. Okay, so always go back and correct your mistake. Don't say no, I've done few rows already, it's too stressful going back. Please, it's better you correct it, because at the end of the day your work may not give you the size or the shape you want. Okay, so always go back. I know it sometimes it's very painful realizing you've done so much and then you have to just go back and correct it, but it's always better than continuing that way and then having a project totally different from what you wanted to do. So voila, we're done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.